Do you have a dog that seems to be anxious on your walks? Maybe your dog doesn't like going on walks. But, that's part of the life that you wanted to be able to go on walks with your dogs. Well, maybe I can help you reduce the stress. So, my name is Linda Kwan, and I am the owner and trainer at Wow Bow Wow. I specialize in working with pup parents with family dogs, the rescue dogs, or the new puppies. So, the topic I wanted to cover today is about dogs that I've seen lately that are a little bit anxious about their walks, on their walks, that is. And it could come out in behaviors like the barking at other dogs and people, or maybe cowering or pancaking where they don't want to keep moving forward. So, as humans, one of the reasons we may get a dog is to be able to go out and about and get some exercise with them. And if you have a dog that gets anxious about being outside, you may, have some feelings of disappointment. But you know what? Maybe you can help your dog feel much more comfortable out there. So I wanted to share with you some suggestions that may help you. First of all, people come to me wanting to know how to teach your dog to walk better on leash. But foremost, if they're too stressful, they can't learn. So, it's better to address this stress that they're feeling first. And there's a couple of ways, to help them feel secure and feel like they can trust you. So, building that trust is very important because they want to make sure you have their back, especially if they're like a nervous dog, right? Now, in the beginning, you may just want to take them out maybe a couple of times a week and maybe not on the busiest time of the days. Now, the other days, other days you just take them out to a safe place where they can go maybe potty breaks. Now, what's important for some dogs, if they are actually really stressed, sometimes you need to give them like a 48-hour break in between the stressful walks for them to actually decompress, to unwind. Now, on those days when you may not be going on, the walks itself, there are things you can do with them. You can play games, you can train. There's different things that you can absolutely do with them. Besides teaching them like the foundational cues, you can train them to do a couple of tricks. And then, in my courses, I also share maybe some confidence building games you can play with them. And then be very conscientious about slowly introducing them to new experiences in a controlled manner. Now, I hope these tips and suggestions are helpful because you may have been like surprised when I tell you that your dog may not be into their walks. But you've seen them, you've seen how they act on your walks, whether they shy away from things, hide behind you, cower, or the other extreme where they bark and lunge at other dogs and people and bicycles and so on. So let's help them be and feel more comfortable so you can go on those really amazing walks with them. Well, I hope you found these tips helpful. And if you're interested in more information, especially in regards to maybe some of the games you can play with them in the home, in between the several walks that you'll be doing during the week, hit me up, DM me. Otherwise, look for a notice about a workshop that I will be doing. I think it's going to be the third week of April. Uh, Basically, I'm going to be covering, things you can do to help them like disengage from things they may be worried about, uh, helping you understand their body language. Because a lot of times you'll be seeing things that they do before they may do the barking and lunging. So anyway, keep an eye out for my workshop, and I'll see you next Tuesday.